Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Psycho, and I've got another video for you all today. This one is actually, once again, over the copyright situation, and I wanted to give you guys an update of what actually happened after I filed my disputes. As a few of you know, I told everyone I was going to file disputes on this just because I didn't want to back down, and even though I heard of everyone getting denied, I still wanted to give it a try, and this is proof of why you guys never need to back down. Although you can't consider this a complete win, I kind of consider this at least part of a win because 5 of my 7 copyright disputes were accepted. Now, of course, I would have rather had all of them to be accepted, but honestly, I was expecting them not to accept any of them and just reject all of the claims and keep getting the money off of it. So 5 of 7 is a pretty good ratio if you're dealing with a corrupt system here. In addition, let's think about this. What does that tell you, the fact that 5 out of 7 of them were accepted? My disputes were accepted. What does that mean? That is AMC basically proving right there that they are falsely claiming videos. Because once I make them reconsider and show them that I know my shit on copyright law, then it's showing that they're kind of backing out because I know what I'm talking about here. It's just the fact of 5 out of 7 were accepted, meaning that at least according to them, 5 out of 7 were falsely claimed. However, according to me, 7 out of 7 were falsely claimed, but they're at least saying that 5 out of 7 of those videos, they falsely claimed them. I personally think this is a very big deal, and it's important because it shows that they are falsely claiming this video and using it to their advantage to make money off of our videos. I just thought that was interesting because that's pretty much proof of what we've been discussing this past week. There's also something extremely interesting that I noticed when I was checking out the copyright claims in my email. I actually created the thumbnail and everything else, but I hadn't checked my email yet, so I checked just to make sure I didn't get any new claims, and I noticed something that seemed a little weird, and it was kind of interesting as well, so I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. As you can see from in my email, some of the claims that are now released said they were actually rejected and then released. So let me basically point out what I'm talking about. For example, let's look at Kung Fu Jesus. It says, after reviewing your dispute, Shop AMC has decided that the copyright claim is still valid. However, if you go up in the row a little bit here, you see the email saying the Kung Fu Jesus copyright claim has been released, and it says, "Hi YaBoyPsycho, good news. The copyright claim on your video was released." Now, I'm assuming that right there is not an acceptance to my dispute, but after denying my dispute, they decided to release the claim, which seems even more shady. Because look at this. This is what it looks like when they actually accept your dispute. It says on Not Negan's Victim Screaming, it says, after reviewing your dispute, Shop AMC has decided to release their copyright claim. So as you can tell, there's a difference with that one and the other one that just says the claim on your video was released. However, I find it extremely shady that they actually denied some of these disputes, but then removed the claim after the denial. To me, that just seems like it's extra work and it doesn't really make sense, and it almost feels like someone's just trying to toy with me by rejecting it, but then removing it themselves. I just don't get the purpose when they could have just accepted my dispute at that and then solved it there. Anyways, if it didn't show I was getting falsely claimed earlier with the 5 of 7 being accepted, this makes it look even more corrupt with them rejecting the dispute but then removing the claim. I don't really understand the purpose of that other than them just trying to toy with me. Sorry if I rambled on a little bit there, but I wanted to explain a few things. I'm trying to make this video pretty brief because college move-in day is tomorrow and I need to pack up everything. But before I end this video, I do want to show you guys how I actually got some of these copyright claim disputes accepted. And I want to tell you guys almost exactly of what I wrote with the dispute so you guys can possibly get yours solved as well, because I know a lot of people are struggling with this and I honestly didn't expect any of them to be accepted simply because of the fact that everyone else told me theirs were getting denied. So I must be doing something right, or either I just got lucky. So I'm going to share with you guys what I did to possibly get this accepted. The first step is going to the website of the Cornell University Law School, and I will link this down in the description below. And as you guys can see, I used this in my very first video on the copyright issue where I quoted what fair use meant, and it's on Title 17 of US Code Section 107, focused on limitations on exclusive rights. And what I actually did with my dispute, I actually copied and pasted the quote that I'm going to read off to you right now that's on this page. Notwithstanding the provisions of sections 106 and 106A, the fair use of a copyrighted work, including such use by reproduction in copies or phonorecords or by any other means specified by that section, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, including multiple copies for classroom use, scholarship, or research, is not an infringement of copyright. I basically quote from the beginning where it says notwithstanding and at the end where it says copyright. However, make sure that you actually put quotation marks around that sentence, because they might try and use that against you if you don't, and saying that you're basically stealing a source. So as you guys know, I quoted that, and then after that, I then gave some of my input on the video's qualifications for fair use in contribution to that definition. Basically what that meant was, I then said in another sentence that in that video that was claimed, I used criticism, comment, news reporting, and some teaching, in addition to research depending on the type of video that was claimed. You guys then need to say that these are all qualifications for fair use according to the definition, and that you believe the claim was possibly a mistake. I don't believe I said the claim might have been a mistake in the past ones I submitted, so I don't know if I would write that because that might anger the person that's reviewing the claim. But I know I put that in the latest one where I was just claimed, I think not even a day ago after I made those videos. I just wanted to make this video for all of those Walking Dead YouTubers out there that have been struggling with this. I know Ronnie Hayes said that some of his disputes were denied, so hopefully this will be helpful in the future for actually taking control of some of your videos and taking those claims off there. I can't guarantee it will always work. It feels like it just varies depending on what the claimant's feeling that day. But hopefully this is helpful for you guys out there like DiscussTheDead, Ranting Dead, Ronnie Hayes, Meg Stansfield, all of those people. I hope that this video helps you in at least some way. My goal of this video was basically to have something that I can post to where if somebody asks me a question on what I did to get those claims accepted, I'll just link them this video and it makes everything a lot easier rather than having to type out a bunch of paragraphs to multiple people. In addition, I just wanted to help everybody in the community. Lately, everybody has been coming together to help everyone out a lot, so I think that's kind of awesome, and I wanted to contribute because if I can help, I'm going to try and do it. So hopefully, if this helps you guys, please let me know if it did. That would be awesome if you guys actually let me know if it did help you. But this is pretty much all I know to tell you guys. I hope this works out for you all. I really do, because this situation, this needs to be solved. And I thought it was kind of cool that finally standing up to AMC paid off a little bit. Even though all of those claims should have been removed, I at least got the majority of them. Thank you guys once again for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like on it as well. That helps out an absolute ton and supports future videos. Thank you guys once again for watching. Peace out.